Why you keep working harder, but stay broke? Let's fix it. You're putting in the extra hours, you're taking on more responsibility, you're doing everything society told you was the right way to get ahead. But when you look at your bank account at the end of the month, there's still nothing left. It feels like you're on a treadmill running faster and faster but going absolutely nowhere. You see other people getting ahead and you can't help but wonder, what am I doing wrong? Why isn't my hard work paying off? What if I told you the problem isn't your work ethic? What if I told you that you could double your income tomorrow and you'd probably still end up in the exact same position a year from now? The truth is, there's a silent saboteur in your life, an invisible script running in the background of your mind that is secretly keeping you poor. It's not about how hard you work, it's about a series of mental traps that have been quietly running your financial life without your permission. And today, we're going to expose them, and then we're going to fix them. Part 1. The agitation, exposing the 4 mental traps. For years, we've been sold the lie that hard work is the direct path to wealth. But if that were true, construction workers and emergency room nurses would be the richest people on the planet. The reality is, money isn't just a numbers game. It's a psychological one, and most of us are playing with a rule book that's rigged against us. Let's pull back the curtain on the mental traps keeping you stuck. Mental trap equals 1, the scarcity mindset. The scarcity mindset is the deep-seated belief that there is never enough. Never enough money, never enough opportunity, never enough time. It's a lens of constant lack that colors every financial decision you make. Someone with a scarcity mindset is terrified of losing what little they have, so they avoid taking risks. They won't invest because the fear of loss feels way more real than the possibility of gain. They hoard cash in a low-interest savings account, thinking they're being safe, when in reality, inflation is silently eating away at their money every single day. It's like trying to drive a car with the handbrake on. You can slam your foot on the gas, that's your hard work, but you're just burning fuel and making a ton of noise while barely lurching forward. This mindset forces you into short-sighted decisions, focusing on just surviving today instead of building for tomorrow. You stay in a job you hate because you're scared you won't find another one. You grab the first offer you get instead of negotiating for what you're worth. Scarcity whispers that this is all you deserve, and on some level, you believe it. Mental traps, or 2, your unconscious money script. From the moment you were a kid, you've been absorbing messages about money. These messages form an unconscious money script that runs your financial life as an adult. Think about what you heard around the dinner table. Was it, money doesn't grow on trees? Or maybe you saw your parents constantly fighting about bills, creating a deep-seated feeling that money is nothing but conflict and stress. Perhaps you were raised in a home where, as soon as money came in, it vanished immediately, creating a lifelong boom and bust cycle. These experiences, buried in your subconscious, are the puppet master pulling your financial strings. If you grew up feeling that money was stressful, you might avoid looking at your bank statements or making a budget as an adult because it triggers that old anxiety. If you were told that rich people are greedy, you might subconsciously sabotage your own success because you don't want to become one of those people. You're not making your own financial decisions. You're just acting out a role you were handed 20 years ago. Mental trap. Burger 3, the dopamine spending loop. You've had a terrible day at work. You feel stressed, unappreciated, and totally drained. You pull out your phone, open a shopping app, and within minutes, you've bought something. For a brief moment, you feel a rush of excitement, a little hit of pleasure. That's dopamine, the same chemical involved in addictive behaviors. This is emotional spending, using money not to get something you need, but to escape an emotion you don't want to feel. The problem is, that high is temporary. The next day, the package arrives, and the excitement has been replaced with guilt and shame. You know you shouldn't have spent that money. So what happens? That guilt creates more stress, which you then try to soothe with, you guessed it, more spending. It's a vicious cycle of temporary highs and long-term financial pain. People don't stay broke because they lack of willpower. They stay broke because they've learned to use money to manage their emotions and were never taught a healthier way. Mental trap. Number 4. The social comparison treadmill. Especially now, with social media, we are constantly bombarded with the highlight reels of other people's lives. We see the exotic vacations, the new cars, the perfect-looking homes. This creates intense pressure to keep up and project an image of success, even if it's built on a mountain of debt. This is lifestyle inflation. You get a raise, and instead of saving or investing the extra cash, your lifestyle expands to swallow it whole. Your rent gets more expensive, your car payment goes up, your dining out budget balloons. The result? You're earning more than ever, but you feel just as broke, only with nicer stuff. You're running on a social comparison treadmill, desperately trying to win a race that has no finish line. The truth is, wealth isn't what you see. It's what you don't see. It's the money that wasn't spent on the fancy car. It's the investments that are quietly compounding in the background. Spending money to show other people how much money you have is the fastest way to have less money. Part 2. Rewiring your mind for wealth. Okay, so we've identified the invisible enemies. We've exposed the mental traps. Now, how do we dismantle them? This isn't about a new budgeting app or some magical stock tip. This is about fundamentally rewiring how you think about money. It's a 3-step process: awareness, reframing, and action. Step 1. Uncover your programming, awareness. You can't fix a problem you don't know you have. The first step is to drag these unconscious patterns into the light. Here's your task. For the next 30 days, get a notebook and start a money journal. Every single time you spend money, whether it's $1 or $1,000. But don't just write what you bought. Write down the emotion you were feeling right before you made the purchase. Were you bored, stressed, happy, jealous? This simple act of tracking will give you a shocking amount of clarity. You'll start to see your patterns in black and white. You'll identify the emotional triggers that lead to spending. At the same time, ask yourself some hard questions. What is your earliest memory of money? What did your parents teach you verbally or not about wealth? Acknowledging your money script is the first real step to rewriting it. Step 2. Reframe your reality. Challenge the beliefs. Once you can see your limiting beliefs, it's time to fight back and replace them with empowering ones. This is where you consciously shift from a scarcity mindset to an abundance mindset. An abundance mindset is the belief that there is plenty of opportunity out there and that you are more than capable of getting your share. Start by changing your language. Instead of saying, "I can't afford that," ask yourself, "How can I afford that?" That simple switch changes you from a passive victim into an active problem solver. It opens your mind to new possibilities, like starting a side hustle, finally asking for that raise, or learning a new skill. Challenge your other scripts too. If you believe investing is risky, reframe it. Not investing is the biggest risk to my future. If you catch yourself thinking, "I don't have enough to invest," reframe it. Even small investments can grow into a fortune over time. This isn't just wishful thinking. You are actively creating new neural pathways in your brain. Practice gratitude for the money you do have. It might feel silly at first, but you are literally training your brain to see money as a positive tool, not just a source of stress. Step 3. Replace and reinforce. Action. Awareness and reframing are useless without action. You have to replace your old, destructive habits with new, wealth-building ones. To break the emotional spending loop, you need a new pattern. Identify your number 1 spending trigger. Let's say it's stress. The next time you feel that stress rising, instead of opening Amazon, put on your shoes and go for a walk. Call a friend, listen to a podcast, replace the destructive coping mechanism with a healthy one. The urge will still be there at first, but each time you choose the new action, the old habit gets weaker. To build an abundance mindset, you have to prove to your brain that you have enough. The most powerful way to do this is to pay yourself first. Before you pay rent, before you pay your credit card bill, before you buy groceries, set up an automatic transfer of a percentage of your income into a separate savings or investment account, even if it's just $50. This one action sends a powerful message to your subconscious. I have more than enough. I have enough to provide for my future self. It's a vote of confidence in the person you're becoming. Finally, to escape the social comparison treadmill, define what wealth truly means to you. Is it freedom? Is it security? Is it the ability to work on projects you love without worrying about the bills? Write it down. Get crystal clear on your own goals. When you're running your own race, you stop looking at what everyone else is doing. If this resonated with you and you're ready to stop trading your time for survival and start building real wealth, then do two things for me. First, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We're building a community of people who are actively rewriting their financial futures, and I want you to be a part of it. Second, let me know in the comments. Which of the 4 mental traps hit closest to home for you? Just acknowledging it is a huge first step. For too long, you've probably been blaming your hard work for not being enough. But the truth is, your hard work has been sabotaged. You've been fighting an invisible battle against your own programming. But that can end today. Staying broke isn't your destiny. The power to change your financial reality isn't in working more hours. It's in thinking differently. It starts with the decision to become aware of your hidden scripts, the courage to challenge them, and the discipline to build new habits, one small action at a time. The journey from broke to wealthy is an internal one first. Start that journey now. Your future self will thank you for it. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Share it with someone who might need it, and don't forget to subscribe for more content on living a more intentional and fulfilling life.